Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome into this week's watch list review session. Last week, we picked some pretty good plays. I expect to see the same thing going into this week. I know it's a short week. We have a holiday week, Thanksgiving, that sort of thing. But that doesn't mean that there are a lack of setups and opportunities out there. So we're going to start off with number one on the watch list, which is SPY. The trend is your friend here. The stock has been moving up. It's been pressing higher highs. So we're going to be smart and stick with what the trend is. Long idea on SPY above 452 for higher highs with a price target of probably 454 in mind, given that there's a gap here on the daily just above. Not a very big one, but it is there. So something to be mindful of as a point of resistance. Otherwise, we will look to take SPY short below 446. If that cannot hold this gap area as support, then we have a gap down below to fill with a price target of about 442. So no bias on the week, though the trend is up, right? So I think we should most likely stick with what the trend is until that changes. Number two on the watch list is going to be ROKU, ROKU. You're going to see a lot of similar setups this week with stocks that were range trading and then into another range, and we're kind of just looking for the continuation. The reason why that is because of the market sentiment with SPY. So ROKU was a long idea above 86 at one point. I was putting this out to everybody. It gapped up above 86 and then ran to highs of about 94. So now our new resistance is at 94. If we're looking for the continuation, we go long above 94. Otherwise, we can take this short below 87 for the gap fill down below. Again, just primarily looking for the break of 94, given that we had a strong closing candle topside on Friday. PLTR, next one on the watch list. Now, I've put this setup out to you previously. Last week, had a lot of trouble closing above the $20 hold number. But then again, on Friday, we get this strong-bodied candle, high conviction candle, closing above 20, around 20.5. And from here, I think that we probably look for the continuation. So as old resistance around 19 validates as new support and this reclaims 20, we look for the topside continuation. Long idea on PLTR above 20.6. I think that it absolutely needs to hold above $20 for this to be relevant. Excuse me. Next one on the watch list is going to be Amazon. AMZN. What looked like a bearish engulfing candlestick and then a reversal actually reversed again and held $140 as a point of support. So with 140 holding as support, I'm actually leaning more bullish on this than bearish. Though I will say, if Amazon cannot hold 140 as support going into this week, we'll look to take it short. But otherwise, I'm looking for the break of 148 with a price target of 150 in mind. So Amazon, AMZN, long above 148, short below 140. And we'll just keep no bias on it and plan to play the direction. AMD, next one on the watch list. This is a very similar setup to what we've seen previously. Support is clearly placed at 116 right here. Resistance clearly placed at 122 right here. We will plan to play this long. If it breaks 122 top side, we will look to take it short on a break below 116 down to the bottom side. Very simple analysis, right? We're going to keep it clean. Meta, META, next one on the watch list. This has been really strong actually since the reversal on the daily time frame off of the earnings report gap down. Enough so that it held 280 as support, reclaimed the 300 hold number, broke above the 50 EMA, and ran into higher highs on the daily chart time frame. So Meta, yeah, I'm not even looking to take this one short. Long idea above 338 for a higher high if we can break that price point this week. Roblox, RBLX. Next one on the watch list, kind of went with a different direction on this name. I'm not so bullish on it just because it has these big topping wicks and it's trading closer to the gap area support from the earnings gap up. So I'm looking to take RBLX short below 37 with a price target of sub 36 in mind, being the bottom side of the gap and near that 200 EMA on the daily. Google. GOOGL. Okay, so this is kind of a variation setup also. I'm not so bullish on this, and the reason why is because there was an earnings gap back here that has now officially been filled, right? That filled on Thursday of last week. So it could be a potential area of resistance topside. And does this have the power to continue to push beyond that? I mean, maybe. I don't want to write it off and say that it can't, because it certainly can happen. So if it puts in a higher high, I'll entertain a long idea above 137. But since it's a top side of a gap, I am more so looking for a rejection of this area. Short idea on Google below 133. Microsoft, MSFT, next one, final one on the watch list. Beautiful breakout and run from this pennant pattern into brand new all-time highs. However, you see the volume coming in here. You see the consolidation starting. Microsoft may need to pull back and correct some. And I'm here for it, right? I don't necessarily feel comfortable continuing to take this long into new all-time highs. Though if it's given to us, it is a very bullish thing. I will entertain the idea. So long idea above 377 on Microsoft for new all-time highs. Otherwise, and this is the main thing I'm looking for here, a pullback correction. Short idea below 366 to pull this back some. Price target 360 initially, and then down to 350 beyond that. So MSFT, short idea below 366. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching the video. Press the like button for me if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well so that you get notified when new videos are uploaded. Take care, enjoy your weekend, and also go Jags.